This is the time, now is the place. Let the eve begin with discipline. Find an easy seat, ground the base, elongate the spine, elevate the crown to its fullest expression, leave the palms open to receive, close the eyelids, turn inward, and begin to focus on breath. And for this next moment, tune out so that you can tune in. Reducing reaction, experiencing each inhale, and with each exhale, releasing distraction. Five more on your own. Two. Then at the bottom of this exhale, you can flicker the eyes open, and for the rest of this exercise, we'll be connecting breath to movement in a flowing, at times rigorous meditation. Palms reach out, shoulders back. Inhale to swing the palms overhead, big stretch. Exhale, thumbs to heart center, Anjali Mudra. Repeat, palms reach out and sweep this inhale over the crown, palms connect, lengthen. Exhale, thumbs down. One more, just like this. Palms reach out like the wings of an eagle. We soar, even greater, big stretch. Exhale to heart. Let's stretch the left side body, float the left palm, and then let's lean to the left. Removing any, maintain an equal base, remove any bend from this right elbow, maximizing the stretch here from the fingertip all the way down through the side body. Then contract the core and rotate the heart towards space. Draw the right shoulder back, plug it in. All movements deliberate throughout this exercise. Then after two more breaths, we'll flow together to the opposite side, but I'll count it off so that we can flow together, happening here in 3, and 2, and 1. Here we go. Two. And then at the bottom of this breath, press both palms into the air, reach up, shake it out, squeeze the navel, breathe in. Exhale, shift forward to a tabletop position. Palms shoulder width distance apart, knees hip width distance apart. Untuck the toes, rotate the eyes of the elbows slightly forward. Activate the breath, engage the core, drop the belly, lift the gaze, cow pose. Exhale to press, curl, and round, cat. Inhale, lower the heart, float the tail, Bidalasana. Exhale, round the spine, create space between the scapula, Majariasana. Take several more rounds of cat, then cow to the pace rhythm of the inhale, followed by the exhale. And then after 3 cats and 3 cows, return to all 4 pillars, solid, firm. Let's extend the right palm forward, left heel back. Press through the heel, lengthen and strengthen, breathe in. Exhale, crossing under, connecting the right elbow to the left knee. That's right elbow to the left knee. Inhale to reach forward, create length. Exhale, elbow to knee, curl. One more just like this, reach forward, extend back. Hold, freeze, bend the left knee, point the toes. Then we're gonna take this right palm and take a big, wide, circular stretch, reaching for the lateral edge of the left foot as you rotate the heart 45 degrees up to the right. Begin to press the forefoot into the palm and draw awareness to your left palm, for it is your primary pillar of support. 2 more breaths. And then at the bottom of this exhale, carefully release the bind, reach forward, extend long, then soften back down to table. Take one cat, one cow, reset the table. From here, we're going to extend the left palm forward, right heel back, long and strengthen. Exhale, crossing under, left elbow connects to the right knee. Inhale to reach forward, extend, create length. Exhale, elbow to the knee. One more just like this, reach forward, grow long, hold, bend the right knee, point the toes, and the left palm, big heart opening stretch, reaching for the lateral edge of the right foot, and rotate open to the left. And then at the bottom of this exhale, carefully release the bind. Create length, breathe in. Exhale, drift back down through tabletop. Engage, tuck the toes. Breathe in, extend the hips upward. Breathe out, downward facing dog. First one of this exercise. Pedal it out, organic movements. Stepping into each heel, bending into opposite knee, finding what feels natural. Shake out the head or sway the hips from side to side. Or find cobra in the spine, pressing into the palms, drawing the heart closer to the thighs. Stay connected. Then on this next inhale, shift the gaze forward and rise onto the tops of toes. Then with straight legs, navel in, small steps, walk forward to the top of the mat. Then fold, Uttanasana, ragdoll variation. Reach for opposite elbows, surrender the weight of the crown. Option to maintain a soft bend or a deep bend in the knees. Allow the torso to swing to the left, to the right. Stay here or option across the forearms at the base of the nape, reaching for opposite shoulders if this serves you. 2 more breaths. And then at the tail of this exhale, carefully release the bind, lowering the fingertips to the mat. And on this next breath in, hollow out the belly and begin to unravel the spine, one vertebra at a time to equal standing. Samatahiti. Finding our roots here connected at the sole. Distribute evenly as you stand up straight with the shoulders back, narrowing the distance between the navel and the spine. Then on this next inhale, reverse swan dive, palms soar above. Exhale to spread the wings and hinge forward and fold Uttanasana. Inhale to lift up halfway, flat spine, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant the palms and step the right toes to the back of the mat, runner's lunge, and let's build this foundation. The asana begins at the sole of the left foot, left knee, left heel, a vertical straight line. Fully engage the right leg as you plant the right palm, contract and peel open to the left. Revolved 8, crescent moon A. And on this next inhale, the left palm is going to dial to the back of the mat, half circle. Exhale to dial the palm forward through runner's lunge. Plant the right palm, then step the left heel back and stack it, side plank to the left. Extend the left palm to a 12 o'clock position. If the wrists are tender or arm balances are not available to you, you may stagger the feet for balance or come down to the shin length. As long as the core is active and the hips are elevated, your side plank is quality. One more side body breath in. And on the exhale, we're gonna soften the left palm down to a plank position, top of a push-up. Firm line, hips, heels, crown. Look forward, press firm to get the most rise in the arms, breathe deep. And on the exhale, slow motion, how slow can you ground the heart? Untucking the toes, leaving the elbows against the ribs as you sweep the heart from the floor, baby cobra. Exhale to ground, soften. Inhale, lift up, breathe, baby cobra. This time, removing pressure from the fingertips. Use the strength of the lower body. Breathe and lift. Exhale to ground. One more, just like this. Rise onto the fingertips. Walk them to the corners of the mat. And on this next breath in, either halfway lift baby cobra, or if you have full cobra available to you, this practice, extend the arms completely. Keep the neck elongated for a full cycle of breath. Exhale to get ground. Retread the fingertips beneath the shoulder blades, elbows back to the ribs, tuck the toes, engage the core. Then on this inhale, press up, firm line of energy, Kumbhakasana, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Shift the gaze forward, bend the knees deeply. Step or jump to the top of your mat, then fold Uttanasana. Inhale, root to rise, hollow out the belly, palms reach out, and let's lift the vibration. Palms extend, touching, lengthen, breathe. Exhale, lower the thumbs to the third eye, and bow forward in service of your practice. Then lift up halfway flat spine. Exhale, plant the palms, step the left toes to the back of the mat, and find the foundation. Rooting down through the left toes, maintain a solid vertical base. It is from this base we shall build a myriad of cosmic shapes. Plant the left palm, contract, twist, and reach open to the right. Parivrita Asha Chandrasana A. Then on this next inhale, the right palm is going to dial to the back of the room, half circle. Exhale to carry this palm like a Ferris wheel forward. Anjaneyasana Asana, plant the left palm, step the right heel back and stack it, side plank to the right. One more slow side body breath in. And exhale, soften the right palm down. Back to plank. Challenge here to draw in, drag and sip in the longest, slowest, deepest breath of this day. Then on the exhale, slow motion, either baby cobra or freeze at low plank chaturanga, untucking the toes and pressing upward facing dog, legs active, knees hover. Exhale, downward facing dog. This set of actions is the vinyasa for this exercise. I offer many. Challenge yourself, accept them all, or skip them as necessary. Shift the gaze forward, please. Bend the knees deeply. Step, arrive to the top of the mat, and then fold forward. Inhale to salute the sun, palms reach out. This time, interlacing the thumbs, create resistance, locate the center. Draw the biceps back by the ears, melt the shoulders away from the ears, breathe in slow, deep, full. Exhale to flurry forward and fold Uttanasana. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, plant the palms, step or jump back to low plank chaturanga dandasana, then move through this vinyasa. One breath, inhale, upward facing dog. For one exhale, downward facing dog. Let's check our dog for this practice by shortening the stance. Walk the palms toward the toes far enough to make heel to earth contact like an inverted V. And for the next 3 breaths, explore the space beneath the skin. Connect to the body mind. The body is the unconscious mind. Look, listen, feel. What does it speak to you? Then from here, continue to walk the palms all the way to the back of the mat, folding forward as you squeeze the navel in, bend the knees, deep, sink the hips, hover the palms. Then on this inhale, reach over the crown, extending Utkatasana chair. Exhale to sink, squeeze and breathe in. We are compressing organs. We are activating metabolism. We are stimulating digestion. Then on this next exhale, can you sink a little deeper? Can you squeeze a little more firmly? And breathe in. Exhale to dive forward, fold. Inhale to lift up halfway. Exhale, lower the palms and walk them forward back to your regular downward facing dog. Sun salutation B. Tilt the hips back. This next inhale extends the right heel high, three-legged down dog. First 3 breaths. Press through the heel. Rotate the forefoot toward the mat. Where can you lengthen, straighten, sharpen? Next 2 breaths, bend the right knee, rotate the hip, right over left, while maintaining equal pressure into the palms. Breathe. Extend the right heel, point the toes, engage. Exhale, draw the knee to your nose, curl, shift forward, and freeze. Inhale to swing the right heel back to space. Exhale, draw the knee to your nose, curl, shift forward, then step forward, runner's lunge. Prepare the foundation, engage the center, then give rise, crescent warrior. With each inhale, expanding as prana floats. Each exhale, revising the posture, settling the foundation, connecting to the deep strength, the deepest strength, the ability to lift yourself. And on this next inhale, reach even greater, squeeze more firmly. And on the exhale, W the arms, tilt the head back, extend the heart up. At the bottom of this breath, reach up and grow. Exhale, W the arms and lean back. One more just like this, reaching even greater than before. And listen carefully on the exhale, we're gonna dial the left heel down and open up into warrior 2. Hips open, right knee in a straight line over the forward facing toes. If for any reason your knee is tilted inward or off kilter, proper form is to take the right sit bone and pull it inward as it presses the left one away. And then lunge forward, creating an invisible line of energy from the heel to the arch of the left foot. Rotate the right palm, peaceful warrior, reach up. And listen carefully on the exhale, we're gonna cartwheel the palms down frame by frame. Left palm rotates with the left toes, dropping into runner's lunge. As you step the right heel back three-legged, then fall halfway chaturanga. And the toes follow and float you through this three-legged vinyasa. One breath per one action, downward facing dog. DFD, side B. Next inhale, extends the left heel high. Ekapada Adho Mukha Svanasana. 3 breaths. Find your fullest expression. Next 2 breaths, bend the left knee, rotate the hip left over right. Breathe in, extend the left heel, point the toes, prepare. Exhale, draw the knee to your nose, curl, shift forward, frozen. Inhale to carry the left heel back to the sky. Exhale, draw the knee to your nose, curl, shift forward, and step on through runner's lunge. Engage, prepare, then ascend. Astra Chandrasana. Stay fierce, stay focused. Then on this next inhale, reach even greater, squeeze firm. And on the exhale, listen carefully, lean forward, take the palms to the base of the spine, interlace the fingers, press the palms, and extend past the tailbone as you lift the heart. Tilt the head back, draw the shoulders together. Option to stoke the Kali Mudra, extending the index finger, wrapping the thumbs. Imagine there's a string pulling you up by the heart into the cosmos. We go. 2 more breaths. And then at the bottom of this breath cycle, carefully release the bind, circle the palms overhead, breathe. And on the exhale, opening up into warrior 2. Stay fierce, stay focused. Rotate the left palm, reach up, peaceful warrior. Exhale, articulate, cartwheel the palms down, and take a vinyasa. Flow with the movement, 1 breath or 1 action back to downward facing dog. Okay, friends, we're going to repeat this sequence again, the Sun B. This time, 1 breath. This time, 1 action. This time, 1 breath per 1 movement. Here we go. Shift the gaze forward, please. Bend the knees deeply. Step or pounce to the top of the mat, then fold. As you squeeze the navel in, bend the knees deep. Sink the hips, hover the palms. Then lift up, breathe in, chair. Exhale to sink, then squeeze. Then inhale. Exhale to dive forward and fold. Inhale, lift up, halfway flat spine. Exhale, vinyasa. Plant the palms, step or jump back and flow. Downward facing dog. Next inhale extends the right heel high, 3-legged. Exhale to step it forward, runner's lunge, solid firm. Inhale, crescent warrior, full deep lungs. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, circle the palms down. Vinyasa. Step back and flow. Downward facing dog. Next inhale, extends the left heel high, 3 legs. Exhale to step on through to the other side, Anjaneyasana. Inhale, Ashtha Chandrasana. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, Pripurita Virabhadrasana. Exhale, Vinyasa. All right, friends, let's take a short rest here. Balasana, child's pose. Seal the base of the thighs to the heels. Extend the palms forward, give the third eye a down. Or reach the palms behind you, left open to receive. Or come seated to the heels like a thunderbolt and take a sip of water. New friends, old. I speak each level in this space. Option to follow each cue carefully. Option to listen to what speaks to you. Option to tune this out and go with the flow. This practice belongs to you. If at any point throughout this exercise you find yourself chasing the breath, losing connection, proper form is to seek rest until you're ready to dive back in. Shift forward, please. Downward facing dog. From down dog, shift forward to a plank position, solid, firm breath, breathe in. Exhale, slow motion, ground the heart for Sphinx. Walk the palms forward, spread the fingers apart. Forearms stay parallel. Elbows an inch in front of the shoulders. Forefoot active, knees are hovering. Friends, we saluted the sun. We established the foundation, but thou shalt not pass the core. The core is the source of your physical power. So tuck the toes, engage, then extend the hips up in a firm line. Forearm plank, 60 of my counts beginning now. 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, disengage. Lower the chin to the earth, align the heart, then draw the left palm inbound beneath the shoulder. Elbow touches the ribs as you extend the right palm distal from the center mid, and then roll over to the right for a shoulder stretch. And then from here, roll back over the heart. Retread the right palm inbound beneath the shoulder, elbow in. Then extend the left palm away from center as you roll over to the left. And then from here, roll back over the heart. Align. Press the forefoot into the mat as you take the palms to the base of the spine. Interlace the fingers, then extend the fists over the tailbone for this locust expression, hovering the forefoot. Option to stoke the Kali Mudra, extending the index finger, wrapping the thumbs. Dare to breathe. One more inhale lifts you greater. Exhale to carefully disengage. Retread the palms beneath the shoulders, elbows back in. Then press the hips up to the heels. Vajrasana, Thunderbolt. This is a good alternative rest to child's pose. Seated on heels, cupping the palms. Sit up straight, shoulders back. Core active, always, ever. In here, out there, but especially out there and in here. From here, vertical back bends. Let's rise onto the knees. Shins parallel, setting up for Ustrasana, camel pose. Toes tucked or untucked, but the first primary principle of vertical back bends is keep the thighs flexed, press forward. Then take the palms, buttock engaged. Then take the palms to the base of the hips as you lift the heart, tilt the head back, drawing the shoulders back and the elbows together, bending from top towards center, camel. Stay here. Or if you desire more engagement, you can release the bind, reaching for the heels with the thighs still pressing forward. Over time, perhaps achieving enough of a back bend to get an upside down view of the back of the room. Only inhales, only exhales. Remember, friends, you are as young as your spine is flexible. 2 more breaths. And then at the bottom of this exhale, carefully release the bind. Circle the palms back over the crown. Breathe deep. Exhale, come back to seated on heels, Vajrasana. From here, shift the hips over to either side, then extend the legs forward for Dandasana, staff pose. Sit up straight, shoulders back. Distribute evenly along the base. In all things, we establish the base even seated. We want to have a good, even foundation. And from here, reach the palms forward, keep the arms plugged in. And then from here, we're going to hover the shins parallel to the floor and to the ceiling, but draw the shoulders back, keep the neck a long, point the toes for Navasana, boat pose. Breathe in. Exhale, lower to a hover freeze without pinning the shoulders, without tapping the heels. Then lift up, high boat. Exhale, low boat. Inhale, high boat. Exhale, low boat. 3 out of 5. There are 2 more. Here we go. Lifting up, number 4. Exhale, lower to a simmer. Now, friends, on this last one, how many fibers can you activate? How slowly can you articulate this high boat expression? Breathe in. Exhale, lower to a hover for 10, 9, point the toes, 8, scissor kick, 7, 6, or find angels in the carpet, free falling for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, disengage. Left hand to the heart, right hand to the belly. Bend the knees and walk the heels in, hip width distance apart, and then just sway the knees side to side. Reconnect. Next challenge. We're going to traction the palms to the base of the thighs, then begin to start rocking and rolling your frame up and down the length of the mat until 1 of 3. Easy seat will serve you, or gain enough momentum to equal standing mountain, or perhaps you want to cross the legs and roll through to chaturanga, taking a vinyasa. All levels means choose your own adventure. And then we're all going to meet standing center of the mat. As we transition from segment to segment, we reestablish the base. So let's find a strong, full mountain expression. And then from here, reverse swan dive, palms soar above. Exhale, thumbs to heart center. Let's practice some balance with tree. First, rising onto the left toes, knee comes forward. Then we're going to open the knee over to the left. Then 1 of 3 for tree, heel to the low calf, or drag the heel to the thigh crease, or take the half lotus bind across the right thigh, pressing the palms, stabilizing. A straight line of energy from the crown to the sole. Find a drishti, a point of focus, so that you can tune out and tune in. Only inhales, only exhales. Then from here, we're going to grow the branches high above, then extend the left knee forward, keep the heel flexed, and then we're going to draw the knee and thigh parallel as you reach for the interior edge of the left foot as you seal the Gyan Mudra on the right-hand side for Nittara Janasana Dancer. Stay here. I'll begin to press the forefoot into the palm as you're reaching forward and extending up. Stay present. And remember, friends, that failure is always an option because failure is always informative. 2 more breaths. And then exhale to carefully step down. Whew. Shake it out. All right, side B. from mountain. Reverse swan dive, palms reach up. Exhale, Anjali Mudra. Now rise into the right toes, knee forward, and open the knee over to right. Then one of three, rinse, repeat. One side may be unlike the other. And from here, we're going to extend the branches and then extend the right knee forward. Keep the heel flexed and draw the knee and thigh parallel, reaching for the interior edge of the right foot. Oop. Dancer. Two more breaths. And exhale, carefully step down. There are no redos. This is all live. All right, step to the top of the mat. And let's reverse swan dive, salute the sun one more time while it is still called today. Exhale to flurry forward. Inhale to lift up halfway. Exhale, plant the palms, step back or jump back and take a vinyasa. Downward facing dog. All right, friends. Main course, daily bread. Here we flow. Tilt the hips back. Extend the right heel high, three-legged down dog. Exhale to step it forward, runner's lunge, solid, firm foundation. Dial the left heel down as you line up the right heel to the arch of the left foot as we're going to balance on a tightrope. Then crawl the left fingertips forward. How gracefully can you expand and fan open warrior two? 5 breaths, 5 points of light in this constellation. Number 1 is a deep lunge in the right knee, toes forward. For number 2, a fully engaged left leg, lateral edge parallel or a slight inner rotation. Number 3, shoulders and hips are squared to the monitor. For number 4, a straight line of energy from fingertip to fingertip. Then number 5, crown elevated to its fullest expression, drishti flowing just past the right middle finger. Inhale, reverse warrior, but stay, hold, freeze, breathe, deep lunge, inhale. Exhale to rotate the palms to 12 and 6, extended side angle. Option to rest the elbow to the top of the thigh above the knee. Option to hover the form to the inside of the right ankle, extending the south paw to a 12 o'clock position. Noon or midnight matters less, unless you have an alternative expression, perhaps the 45-degree variation, or even a bind or bird of paradise. Extended side angle is the peak posture for my class, which means we're here for approximately 2 extra breaths. Birds and binds, you're in a time zone of your own. Side angles, 2 more breaths. 1 more breath within. Always stay for the breath without. And it's at the bottom of the exhale that we lift the arms back up through warrior 2. Exhale, side out. Then lengthen through the right knee, shift the hips back, arms stay parallel, setting up for Trikonasana triangle. Breathe in, surf the upper half forward, then dial the palms into a vertical line. Take up space. Imagine you're carrying a large canvas through a narrow corridor. Stay connected, and you'll be the observer and not the actor. Triangle, side angle, warrior 2, and reverse warrior all share an identical vertical base. One more cycle of breath. And then at the bottom of this breath, lift the palms back up to a T and spin the heels over here to the left for 5 points of light. Uttita Tadasana, a 5-pointed star. Both feet forward, lateral edges parallel. First 3 breaths, sparkle, shimmer, shine. Take up space. When you do, your frequency increases, your esteem levitates. Then from here, seal the Gyan Mudra, index finger, thumbs. Spread the wings wide, press the heart forward, squeeze the center middle, breathe deep. And on the exhale, a wide-legged forward bend, Prasarita Padottanasana. Flip the palms, interlace the fingers, then press the palms to a 12 o'clock position toward the crown. Option to stoke the Kali Mudra. Perhaps experimenting over time, heel toeing wide enough to make contact from the crown to the earth. Stay connected and perhaps even discover a speck of rest at the bottom of this position. 2 more breaths. And at the bottom of this breath cycle, carefully release the bind, lowering both palms to the ground, connecting the thumbs in a straight line. Hover the palms an inch, and spread the wings a mile. And on this inhale, we flare open to our 5 points of light. Woo! Breathe in. Then spin the right heel to the front of the house. And without seam, step into warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, rainbow the palms down and take a vinyasa. Downward facing dog. Tilt the hips back. Next inhale, extends the left heel high, 3-legged. Exhale to step it forward, runner's lunge. Set the foundation. Then dial the right heel down, lining up the left heel to the arch of the right foot as we're going to balance on a paddle board. Then crawl the right fingertips forward and spiral open into warrior 2. 5 breaths, 5 opportunities. 5 inhalations expand you, and 5 exhalations revise you. Where can you deepen, strengthen, sharpen? Turn the palm, inhale, reverse warrior. Stay for the exhale, maintain the deep lunge, 90 into the left knee, breathe up. And exhale, rotate the palms back to 12, back to 6, extended side angle. Birds and vines, do the things. Side angles, the ability to observe without evaluating is the highest form of intelligence. 2 more breaths. 1. And at the bottom of this exhale, lift the palms back up to warrior T. Exhale, release. Lengthen through the left leg. Shift the hips back, arms parallel, setting back up for triangle. Big breath in. Close line the upper half, and then back into a vertical line. Two more breaths. And at the tail of this exhale, lift the palms back up to a T, and then spin the heels over to the right. So right and left may be different from you to me as I'm mirroring for a lot of this exercise and have to face the camera. Back to our 5 points. This time, heels in, toes out. Let's bring the hands together, happening in 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Exhale, Skandasana into the right knee. Lunge. Rest the elbow to the top of the thigh above the knee, or anchor the elbow to the inside of the right calf, pressing the palms, lengthening from the crown to the tail, lifting the left toes, or option to tent up on the fingers, on the right fingertips, and open up to the left for aesthetic. And from here, palms press down, press back up, 5 points, twinkle, twinkle. Hands back together, happening in tres, dos, uno, breathe in. Exhale, Skandasana toward the left. Or add aesthetic. From here, palms press down, press back up. Raise the jazz. Big stretch up. And I'm going to lower the palms to the thighs, sink low, look forward, breathe deep. And exhale to lower the left shoulder, gaze over right. Stay. Breathe. Deepen. And at the bottom of this breath, return back to center. Full deep body breath. Exhale, lower the right shoulder, gaze over left. Expanding and deepening. At the bottom of this exhale, return back to center. Seal the Gyan Mudra, these things right here. And then we're gonna flex our might, rise onto the toes, breathe in. Exhale, drift down into goddess pose. Sink low, align the spine with the crown, and be the burn. Option to take organic movements. As long as you're flowing, connecting breath to movement, you're in that flow state. Option to rise into the left toes, no pressure, no hurry. Option to rise into the right toes, no problem, no worry. Option to fan the flames of this phoenix over the crown. Breathe deep. Exhale, feathers down, heels high, hips low. And then from here, carefully lower the heels back to the earth. Return all 10 toes forward. Stay low, over the palms an inch, and spread the wings a mile. And then on this inhale, we flare back open to our 5 points. Woo! Breathe in. And rotate the left heel to the front of the mat and drop into warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, last vinyasa for this exercise. Downward facing dog. All right, friends, it's already time to cool down. On this next inhale, extends the right heel high, three-legged. Setting up for half pigeon. Exhale, draw the knee forward, rest it behind the right wrist. As you drape the torso over the thigh, palms and elbows inbound, find the center, toes untucked, then press up vertical pigeon. Glance over the left shoulder, make any corrections. Where do you need to straighten? And exhale, resting pigeon. Walk the palms forward to either the forearms or extend them completely, giving the third eye a down. Three more breaths. And when you are ready, you can carefully begin to reanimate one feather, one quill at a time, replacing the palms beneath the shoulder blades in a vertical line. Engage, tuck the left toes, prepare, and press up and extend the right heel back to three-legged down dog, bending the right knee, rotating the hip right over left, organic movements here, clockwise, counterclockwise, or otherwise. If you have wild thing in your practice and want to flip your dog, hover the right palm and carefully rotate the torso over to the left while extending the hips upward with the right palm reaching forward, facing up. The left palm is your primary pillar of support. Know thyself. Then and only when you are ready to rotate back over, how many fibers can you activate? How much articulation can you express? Rotating through this three extended side plank, press through the heel as you rotate into a three-legged down dog on an inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog, or get that bonus logos vinyasa. Side B, extends the left heel high, three-legged. For half pigeon, draw the knee forward. Rest it behind the left wrist. Drape the torso. Extend the right leg, untuck the toes. Palms and elbows, find the middle. Press up, vertical pigeon. Glance over the right shoulder. Then go to sleep. Three more breaths. And then just as mindfully as you operated on its opposite, begin to reanimate one strand by one, by one, by one. Replace the palms. Engage, tuck the right toes under. Prepare. Then press up and extend the left heel back to space, three-legged. Bend the left knee, rotate the hip. Left over right, restorative action. Stay here, or Kemet Karasana, hover the left palm, and then turn over. Right palm is where it is at. Let it be known. Now imagine you're at the bottom of the sea. How slow can you flow? How many ripples can you create? How much transformation can you ignite combining a single breath with one rotation, three-legged down dog? Exhale, downward facing dog, or bonus, logos. Shift the gaze forward, please, and step through to a seat. Legs come forward. Staff pose. Sit up straight, shoulders back. Connect the pinky fingers and the thumbs. Open the petals of this lotus. Then reach up, breathe in, grab for your dharma, which is your path. And on the exhale, a seated forward bend. Reach for the ankles, lateral edges of both feet. Or you could take the peace fingers to the big toes and flex yourself forward. Keep body, mind awareness to the core. The deeper you can engage, the deeper expression you'll achieve. And then from here, carefully disengage. And let's go ahead and extend the right heel away, 45 degrees away from the midline. As you take the left sole of the foot into the right thigh crease, again, always establishing and distributing evenly along the base as we set up for Janu Sirsasana, which is head to knee pose. Reach up, breathe deep. And on the exhale, turn pivot and fold over the right leg. Reaching for the lateral edges. Option to bend the knee as generously as you like to make forehead to knee contact. Intermediate option, you could take the left palm to the lateral edge of the right foot as you drape the right forearm to the inside of the right ankle and tilt your gaze beneath the left tricep. 3 more breaths. And then at the bottom of this exhale, you can carefully release the bind and switch out the legs. So left heel extends 45 degrees away. Right sole of the foot into the left thigh crease. Sit up straight, core active. Breathe in, reach up. Exhale, turn, pivot, and fold. Intermediate, this time it would be the right palm reaching for the lateral edge of the left foot as you drape the left wrist to the inside of the left ankle and tilt the drishti just beneath the right tricep. Three more. And at the bottom of this breath, come back up to a seat. And let's go ahead and draw the soles of the feet together for Baddha Konasana, which is butterfly pose. Reach for the pinky edges of both feet. Draw the heels toward the root. Sit up straight. Or you can turn this into a forward lean. Squeeze the core as you shrug the shoulders, pressing the elbows into the calves. And then from here, carefully disengage. Let's practice full pigeon this evening. We're always doing half pigeon, and we rarely come to to just regular pigeon, and I'll walk you through it here. We're going to take the right ankle and lay it parallel to the front of the mat. Keep the heel flexed, and then we're going to take the left foot leg and draw the edge of the lateral edge of the left foot into the elbow crease, right elbow crease, as you interlace the fingers and just kind of cradle the ankle. And the purpose of this is just to kind of keep the hip nice and warm. And then when you're ready, you can carefully rest the left heel to the top of the right thigh, keeping the heel flexed. So you're basically stacking the legs. A lot of times this is referred to as fire log posture because it resembles fire logs. No added pressure necessary. Gravity, let it do its thing. You don't want to force anything in your practice. If you build it, he will come. Three more breaths. And then when you're ready, carefully disengage. Extend the legs forward. Give them a little bit of a shake here. And then side B, we're going to take the right ankle this time and make it flush with the top of the mat. Keep the heel flexed. Wait, we did that side already. Opposite. Left shin now parallel with the top of the mat. Keep the heel flexed. Now we're going to take the right foot and draw the lateral edge into the eye of the left elbow as you interlace the fingers. And we just kind of cradle the ankle. And then when you're ready, carefully lower the left heel on, the right heel on top of the left thigh. Stacking the shins for pigeon. Three more. And then when you're ready, carefully disengage and re-extend the legs forward. Through Dandasana, staff pose. Sit up straight, hover the palms, then we're gonna carefully make our way onto the shoulder blades, slow motion. Bend the knees, walk the heels toward you. Longest finger reaches the heels, knees hip width distance apart. Setting up for bridge pose, set to Dandasana. First, exhaling any remaining wind from the lungs. Then inhale to extend the hips upward for bridge. Press the palms into the mat, keep the chin away from the chest, or option to take the bind at the base of the spine, interlace the fingers, pressing the palms, tucking in one shoulder, and then its opposite, the rising and sinking. Two more breaths. And if you still have the bind, be kind and rewind and lower back down to the mat. All right, friends, we can practice bridge again, or if you need some relaxation, draw the soles of the feet together for Supta Baddha Konasana, recline butterfly. So the soles of the feet together, draw the heels toward the root, let the knees fall, left hand heart, right hand belly. Or if you still have some fuel left in the tank and you want to practice wheel, Urdhva Dhanurasana. I'll cue for wheel or take bridge again, or chill out. So wheel goes like this. Feet are in the same position as in bridge. And then we're going to take the palms and plant them beside each ear. Elbows come up, shoulder width distance apart. Exhaling first. And before we lift off, keep in mind that try to avoid going heels in, toes out. That is the most common misalignment that I see for the underinitiated. All right, exhaling first, then extend the hips upward. And then from here, raising the crown, option to reconnect the crown, or extend the arms completely and the hips up for wheel, Urdhva Dhanurasana. Breathe evenly. Only inhales, only exhales. And then only when you are ready to return, you carefully tuck the chin and lower the shoulders and vertebra one at a time. All right. Draw the knees into the heart. Give yourself a firm squeeze for all of the logos, all of the order of this practice. Reaching across the shins for opposite elbows like a tiny little package. Tuck the chin, maybe. If you want to take happy baby, reach between the knees for the lateral edges of both feet, soles upward facing, body sinking, surrendering, dissipating, disappearing into the mat, into that long forgotten space, free of care. This is the final posture with cues for this exercise. If there's something that I didn't think of for this practice, maybe shoulder stand or plow, go for it here. Otherwise, when you are ready, you may fan and expand, open into your final relaxation, extending the arms and legs the length of the mat, heels to the corners, allow the toes to fall, leave the palms open to receive, keep the shoulders grounded so that the heart stays elevated. This is your corpse pose. Shavasana. Then as we complete the cycle for our practice, it begins again with this next inhale, the first inhale into the new Nowosphere, the space where life is only ever lived. Send this awareness throughout the body, energetic. Let this light illuminate the heart space as it outflows, then inflows, passing through the throat chakra. Send this awareness into the third eye, the pineal gland, seat of intuition. And then extend the palms beyond the crown. Long good morning stretch, point the toes, lengthen. And then from here you can bend into both knees. Take the palms to align and then roll over to the left side body, placing the palm by the brow. And then from here, pressing back up to an easy seat as we conclude this practice the same way again. Thank you for sharing your practice with me and for the gift of your presence. Thank yourself for stepping into radical action on this destinationless journey to become the greatest of all time at all the things only you are qualified to become: the kindest, wisest, most patient, most forgiving, most generous version of yourself. Take this energy into your day. My name is Daniel. Good karma. Namaste.